Welcome to Lindholm Lakes. We've got 16 anglers competing for the first ever Catch Knockout Cup, and the format is simple. All the anglers need to do is beat the angler at the next peg in order to progress through to tomorrow's final to give them chance of winning the first ever Knockout Cup trophy. Right then, good morning lads. That's what you're fishing for, the first ever Catch Knockout Cup. Just a very quick thank you, not only for your supporting today, but just for the fact that you're eligible to support for today. This match is for members only, so you know it's just another perk to channel members, so thank you very much for obviously being members and for taking part in this. This is a complete trial. I'm sure you all know the format anyway. All you've got to do, I say all you've got to do, is beat the angler at the next peg in order to secure your place to compete on Bonsai for the 8 peg final, where you're fishing for that, and £200. And there are 3 section prizes out tomorrow as well. We're fishing 10:30 until 3:30. Thanks everyone, good luck in the draw. You let him draw for you?
Well, it's you about one, isn't he?
You must have got a reputation.
3 laurels. And
Oh!
you can't even moan at that. So this is laurels. Obviously, as you can see behind us, there's a bit of a mix of pegs with some way you can reach the island with a pole. A lot of open water pegs. So yeah, it's going to lead to a variety of methods. In honesty, there'll be some fish to be caught on a pole, maybe long up to the island or in the open water. There'll be some bomb fishing, loose feeding 6 or 8 mil pellets. Potentially with this sun out, there could be some carp pop up later on. A few fish to be caught on a waggler, and you know, as usual with commercials, there might be a late dash down the edge for some bigger fish. So it's all a bit wide open, really.
Well, it's about 30 minutes to the off, and we're going to see a really interesting mix of tactics today, because we've got anglers here that never fish with poles, so they're going to be fishing with rod-only tactics. Some have got a pellet waggler set up. They're going to be fishing bomb and pellet, and they've also got the method feeders set up. But we've also got some anglers here that do nothing but pole fish, so it's going to be a very interesting match, this one. And because the anglers have only got to beat the angler at the next peg, each angler is going to be very in touch with how good or bad they're actually doing. And if they feel as though their tactics aren't quite right, because the angler at the next peg is only a peg away, then obviously they can see everything that they're doing. So that's going to help them make a better decision about how they may need to change their approach.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've got a lovely island in front of me. It's about 3.5 foot deep, just at the corner of the island at tree. It's a bit silty, but then I have got this corner here. I've got 2 spare pegs to the corner and a little tree which I can throw a little method up to. I'm looking forward to it.
Peg 40, John, do you fancy it, mate?
It's not too bad. I'm quite happy with the draw. Got an island to fish to, so but it's quite snaggy, so we'll just see.
No pole, mate.
No pole, definitely no pole.
And you've been up here, you came here yesterday, had a bit of a recce, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, did all right. Caught a few, so hopefully it'll transpire that what I've learned works today. So
next peg is Matty B. Do you fancy it? I know you don't know the venue very well, Matt, but do you fancy it?
Yeah, I'm opposite on an end, so I've got all the corners to play with. I have bought the pole, but I don't think I'll need it on this peg. I think I've got quite a lot of out water in front and to the right hand quarter, so it should be fine.
It's a nice peg in it. There's no wind today. It's a bit snaggy over there, but I'll cast into a bit deeper water. I've got all this open space. Can't moan really, to be honest.
That's it, lads, good luck. Well, it's going to be interesting to see how these anglers are starting. Currently down at this bottom end now, peg down here on this bottom end. We've got Tony, the first angler, and then Liam. Tony's interestingly started on a method feeder. He just dropped it down here. That's an interesting start. Tony knows this venue quite well. He's also going to be pinging pellets by the looks of it, which will be a common tactic here today. Looking down this left-hand bank, first angler is Matt Blackmore. He's not set the pole up today, and next to him on his left is John Brown, and he's not set the pole up either. 2 completely different pegs, really. John's got the island in front of him. He's firing pellets out there, as you can see. Matt hasn't got an island cast. He's going to be loose feeding pellets just to his right by the looks of it, because he's got to make sure he's not sharing water there with Tony. But what Matt has got is this really long margin. It's quite a bit of algae and stuff, so the bit of breeze that we have got at the minute is blowing into this corner. So whilst Matt hasn't got an island, he has actually got this long margin. Further along there, we've got Steve, we've got Roger down there as well. We know Roger's going to be doing, I'm guessing he's going to be mainly pole fishing. He hasn't got an island to cast to. And that's Steve firing pellets out into that open water. Now the margins aren't quite as good just there, but they are quite deep. They're about 3 feet deep, and some of those banks are slightly undercut as well, so I'm sure that will come into play later on. And then past Roger there with the lightly coloured book sections on the pole is Charlie. He's actually on the point of that island there. But we're expecting it to be in a slow start. We're not expecting any fish really getting caught this first 30 minutes. We've seen very, very few fish moving anyway. But with it being so cold last night, you know, we know and we expect it's going to pick up as the match progresses. Just seeing a fish being played down there by, that's Jim Adams, who's just standing up. He's next to Charlie. Jim again's one of the anglers that isn't pole fishing today. He's into one first cast. Jim knows the venue quite well, but he was never going to fish with a pole today. So he's used to fishing on here with a pellet waggler, but mainly bomb and pellet and the method feeder. John in the foreground with the red cap on. He's just had a small F1. And all the fish are just rose here, look, in this corner here. And again, we'd seen fish moving down here. This is the corner here where Tony is and Matt Blackmore. Hopefully Jim's going to land that one. He's got it. So that's the first decent fish we've seen caught in these first 10 minutes. Next to catch, looks like it's a small F1. That's Steve. So he's leading between him and Roger. He was just fishing out in the open water, so it's nice to see. We've seen 3 fish caught now in this first 10 minutes, which is a better start than I expected. We're only 30 minutes in and we've just got a little bit of a breeze hitting it now. It's coming across from the left and in up to where Shane is, who's on the right of your screen now. He's obviously going on the pole long. So he's going up towards this island. Next to him is Bernie, who's on the tip. But then over here, we've got 2 anglers here. This pairing here, it's Peter Morley on the left of your screen. He's giving us a wave. He's not had any caught yet. And next to him is Aaron. They've not caught yet. So very, very close there, obviously. And the next 2 pairing just down there is Andy and Darren, who's just in the red. You can see through the tree. They haven't caught yet. So it is much quieter at this top end. I've seen the odd small fish caught on the pole. But at the minute, there's definitely been more fish caught on rod and line tactics. And just about every fish we've seen caught has been on the bomb and pellet up to now. On this right hand bank, it's slow here, currently behind Andy. He's not caught yet. He's fishing against Darren on his left. Darren's got an F1 and a skimmer. He's on the pole, as you can see, just potting bait in. It's definitely been slower on this bank. The 2 anglers to the right, Aaron and Peter, neither one of them have caught yet. And to the left here, there's only been 1 fish caught as well. So it is hard, but obviously it's incredibly tight. Even, you know, at this stage, there's literally 1 fish in it. We're less than an hour in and people are reporting that they can see fish all over the lake cruising around. So there's 1 or 2 anglers trying the pellet wagglers now. Aaron's on the waggler, but he's not had a bite on it yet. He's constantly adjusting the depth of his waggler. But he can see fish out there, but he just cannot get a bite from them. So it could be one of those matches where, you know, he could easily spend time chasing fish that just aren't available, even though you can see them out there cruising around. See more and more fish moving around now. As you can see, it's a lovely sunny morning. It's absolutely beautiful. We've seen more and more anglers trying the waggler now. Tony on the right of the screen, he's now on the waggler. He has caught 1 small fish, about 4 ounce. And then Liam it's on the left of your screen. He's not off the mark yet, but these pegs down here have got so many options, you know, especially Liam, because he's got the island to have a go at as well. And then he's got this long margin down to his right down here into this corner, which is the corner that he's sharing with Dave. Dave Gash is here. So he's also got this side of the island as well. Tony hasn't got an island where he is, he's got open water. He's currently on the waggler now. Well, we're currently behind Mark. He's having a battle with Dave here. Dave's got 1 carp, about £2. He caught that a while ago, that's the only bite he's had. Mark has literally only had 1 other bite. On these pegs here, there are lots of fish moving out there in that open water, cruising about. That's why there's lots of people trying the waggler now. We've been fishing an hour. He's just hooked into one now. He's got quite a few options on this peg. He's obviously got all that open water in front of him. He's got a deep margin, or it's deeper closer in. But then he's also got, if you have a look, so the next angler is Darren down there. He's actually got all this cover here, the island here. He's got the overhanging tree. So he's got all that to have a go at later on. He's not there at the minute. He's on a method feeder, as you can see. Looks like an F1. Well done, mate. So that probably puts, if Dave's fish is £2 like he says, that probably puts these two neck and neck now. So currently looking across at Shane. He just shouted across to me. Shane's got, he's got that bream and he's got 4 other smaller fish. So he's actually winning that battle. Bernie on the left of the screen now. He's not caught yet. So whilst Shane has got 5 fish up on him, they're obviously not that big, are they? So even though the numbers are very different, there's not that much weight in it. Well, we're looking down from this top end now, and that looks like Jim's into another fish. But it definitely looks like the fish that Jim's caught have been of a slightly better stamp. Jim's just sticking to rod only tactics. So we're over the hour mark now. It looks like Jim's in front there, he's just ticking over nicely. But then when we get further up this end of the lake, the fishing's not so good. You've got Shane who's on the right side. Bernie hasn't caught yet. As we flip over on the other side, this pair in here, you've got Peter and Aaron. Peter on the left of the screen, he's winning with 1 2.5 pound carp. Aaron's not caught yet, so it's not fishing that great, even over an hour into the match. At this stage, it's really the rod only anglers, or the anglers that are focusing and not pole fishing. They're the ones that seem to be in front. But even at this stage, we think the maximum number of fish caught is probably 4 or 5 fish, and most of them aren't even above a pound. So it's still very, very close in all the pairings, but we are expecting it to change as we get in towards the afternoon. We're 90 minutes in now, currently behind Mark. He's getting odd liners, odd indications. There are small fish there. I mean, that's not a big fish by any means. He's on the method feeder still, but it's just ticking over. I think he's got 3 or 4 fish now. So he's in the lead at the minute. He's fishing against Dave, who's still only got 1. But some of these pegs, you know, they've got so much room. I mean, Dave here, for example, he's got all the open water there, but he's got all that island there to fish to. The right hand side of it, the front edge, he can go down the side down here, but then he's got this really long margin here as well. So we know pegs like this are expected to pick up later on this afternoon. We're in front of the White House now, behind Liam, who's having a battle with Tony at the left. He's into another fish now. I think he just lost one as well. He's on the method feeder, but again, you can see the stamp of fish. It's not big, is it? So even though some anglers are in front on numbers, literally 1 carp or 1 big F1 will get them back into it. So Liam's just fishing over to the right of this island, just there, as you can see. So it's not going really, really tight, but it looks like he's just ticking over, just putting fish in the net. Just over 90 minutes now. We're over behind. This is John and Matt Blackmore. John is casting down the side of that island, as you can imagine. And he's jokingly said he's lost more than he's landed. I suspect some of those are those small fish, those little F1s and little carp that got that knacker shedding the hook. Hopefully he's going to land this one. We're behind Matt, he's firing his pellets out there straight in front of him. And down to his right, down this right hand margin for later on, in front of these platforms. Hopefully John's going to get this one. John's rod and line only, he's been fishing a bomb and pellet, but he has caught on a method feeder as well, I think. And he's got that one. Any idea what sort of weight you might have, John? 15? Brilliant, well done, mate. So John says he's got about 15 pound, that's on bomb and pellet. Probably the best weight we've heard of, to be honest. Do you know what sort of weight you might have, Matt?
12.
12 pound? Oh, we proper battle here then. First and second hit match up to now, you two. And the other thing that we need to mention, you might be wondering what these are. These are very, very large bags of sweets that Roger, who's over there, has kindly donated. But the bag of sweets go to the loser, not the winner. So that's some comfort food for the drive home. I'm just working my way down this middle bank, and I won't be coming down this bank really late on in the match, just purely because a lot of people are going to be fishing these margins, and there is a match behind us as well in the other lake, so I don't want to go potentially ruining their margins. But John's into another fish now. John's admitting to 15 pound plus this fish, hopefully, if he's going to get this. Like I say, he's losing 1 or 2 fish. He's lost a few underneath that island. Next to him is Matt. Matt's admitting to 12 pound. I'm over here behind Steve. Steve's got 3 fish. He's paired up with, he's on the method feeder out there towards the side of the island. He's paired up with Roger, who Well, literally had a bite then, just as he was reaching for his catapult. He's got one about £10, and judging by the sound of his reel, this could be a good fish as well. So he's got one about £10, and he's got one about £4. So he's only had 2 fish, but they're both proper fish. On bomb and pellet. Just obviously he hasn't got any features really to fish to, so he's just fishing bomb and pellet out into that open water where we've seen a lot of fish moving around. And while he's playing this, I can actually hear John's drag going on his reel. That sounds like it's a decent fish. Like I say, he's just in front of Matt at the right hand side on his right at the moment, but Matt's got that long margin where we've seen fish moving down there. Roger's not really got a great margin. He's got a bit of a margin here. These margins are deep, slightly undercut in areas as well, and he has obviously, as you can see, got the pole up to tattle that margin later on. But this looks like it's going to be a good fish, and that is a good fish there that John's playing now. He's got it within netting range. Roger's still playing this one behind us, so these 2 anglers are going to be on potentially the top weights. There isn't a first prize top weight today, but the key thing for them that win their pairing today is that they progress through to tomorrow's final, which is where there will be payouts for tomorrow. But these anglers that win today will be rest assured that they're not eating the sweets on the way home, and they have got tomorrow's final to look forward to over on Bonsai. Alex must have brought some good luck, mate. All I can hear is reels, drags going on reels.
I just came for them sweets, mate.
You're just here for the sweets. I'm sure they'll share one with you, mate. I'm sure. There you go, John has got that one. That is a good fish. He's done well to land that. He's been struggling landing fish on that peg down the side of that island. He's got it. Well done, Rog. So that's Roger's 3rd fish. Big comparison from some of the other anglers. Some anglers have got 5 fish for £2. Roger's now got 3 fish for potentially 16, something like that, maybe more. We're approaching the halfway stage now, and finally we're seeing Aaron into a fish. Judging by the way that he was playing that, it looked like he'd hooked it down this left-hand margin. This is his first fish in almost 2.5 hours. Peter on his right was winning this pairing with 1 fish, £2.5. I think he'd caught that down his right-hand margin. Aaron's got this really long margin, as you can see, down to his left. He's also got the back of the island there, and this island on the left. He's got it. That's great. First one. Oh, 2. So that is his second. While we were away, he did actually catch another one, so that's his second. So he's now winning this pairing now between him and Peter. There's literally only 1 fish in it. Just seen Aaron net that fish as we swing around here behind Darren. Darren's into a decent fish. That's a good fish today, that one. Well done, mate, on the method feeder. Not sure where he's caught that one. He's next to Andy. Andy has caught now, thankfully. As you can see, he's just fishing a method feeder just around the side of that island, but he's got part of this island here with the overhanging trees and willows and stuff there to have a go at. Deep margins as well. Darren's in front over here, but it's literally just odd fish all the way around the lake, but those better stamp fish are going to make a big difference today. Shane on the right. He's got half a dozen fish, so it has slowed down for him, and those fish weren't really big fish. However, Bernie on his right, he's had 1 good fish. I don't know if he said it was 6 or 8 pound. The way he's looking out there, he's on the waggler now. I don't know if he's caught on that, but he's had 1 big fish. He's admitting to about 13 pounds, so he's winning this pairing at the moment. Further down, next pairing down is Jim and Charlie. Jim's winning that pairing as far as we know. It looks like he hasn't had many fish, but the stamp has been slightly bigger. We're not exactly sure what weight he's got, but we think Jim's winning that pairing. The best weights that we think down there is going to be John Brown in the red cap, who's next to Matt Blackmore. John must have 25 pound now, but he has lost quite a few next to that island. Matt's not that far behind him. Matt must have 15 pound now. Just seeing Shane now netting a fish. I'm not sure if he's on the method. He was on the method, casting it down the side of this island. Just see Bernie on his right now. He is on the waggler. You can see his waggler there. He's putting that down. We haven't seen any fish or heard about any fish caught on the waggler today, even though the conditions are ideal. There are fish cruising about, which is getting people to try the waggler more often. But so far we haven't seen a fish caught on it. So that's 7th fish for Shane. Again on the method feeder. So up to now, it really has been all about rod-only tactics. The pole just hasn't come into it yet at all. Just behind Darren, this is the first fish we've seen caught on the pole. Not a big fish, couple of F1s, and I think he's got 3 or 4 skimmers as well. He's just ticking over nicely. He has had a decent carp as well, so he's definitely winning that pairing next to Andy, who's really struggling. Andy's only got 1 fish at the moment. So the match here between Dave and Mark. Mark's in front at the minute. He's got about four net fish now. Dave is struggling. He had that 1 2-pounder early on. He's literally just put the method feeder down. He's been casting to the back of this island to the left. Oh, I mean, it looks fantastic there, doesn't it? Look at all the features there. Just picked the pole up and he's just gone down this left-hand side on a short pole. And his first drop in on it, he got a bite straight away. And there we go. He's into another, looks like a small fish. It'll be interesting to see if you can start putting in some silverfish in the net. It's likely to hook a bonus down this left-hand side. A little bit bigger, that one, but at least he's getting some bites now. I'm not sure what bait he's fishing there, but you can see it's quite a lot of depth there. And with all this feature here, who knows? It's likely to hook a bonus at any time, and he's got this really long margin. Just to put it in context for you, look at how much room he's got here, which surely is only going to help this inside get better as we get into the final 2 hours. We've got Tony and Liam over there. It's very, very close between them two, and we probably think they've both got about 4 pound apiece. So that's a really close battle. Looks like Tony's just hooked one now. Tony's been pinging pellets down his left-hand margin, down into that corner where the aerator is, even though the aerator's been turned off now. There's lots of features down into that corner, and that's the only place he's really caught. And the way he's playing this, it looks like it's an half-decent fish. So this could push him in front now. And Liam's into one. Liam's fishing a method feeder over towards the front edge of this island, just here, about 2 meters off it. We are expecting it picking up, and we expect some better fish to be caught as well. Looks like Liam's going to land his first. Suggestion is as a small fish. Yeah, there's been lots of small fish caught today. Some really big fish crashing out in the middle of the lake still. That's why people keep trying that pellet waggler. But we haven't seen anybody catch on it yet. Lots of fish crashing around. This fish is going to push Tony in front now in this pairing. That's a real big bonus fish today. Yeah, that's going to push him in front now. So he's now winning this pairing down here on peg 3 and 4. And whilst Tony's actually unhooking that fish, Liam has cast back out and it's gone straight round again. So it looks like Liam's not necessarily getting the quality of the fish. He's certainly getting the numbers on a method feeder. One thing we have noticed today, that the fish on the method feeder in general have been smaller fish. You know, fish anything up to a pound, whereas the majority of the fish we've seen caught on bomb and pellet, that's the approach that's accounted for the bigger fish. That's actually not as small as what we thought. That is not a bad stamp fish. We've just seen the first couple of fish caught on a pole. Now that could obviously just be the time of day, because obviously now we're into the second half. 1 or 2 people are picking the pole up now and having a look down the margins, having a look on short lines. We haven't seen any big fish caught on the poles, but we could see that change. Up to now, all the better stamp fish, the bigger carp and the F1s have been caught on bomb and pellet tactics, and I don't think it's a coincidence that most of the fish, if not all the fish we've seen caught on a method feeder, have been quite small. We are fishing until 3:30. So when it gets to about 2 o'clock onwards, I think we're going to see 1 or 2 people start to target these margins. And we know already that Aaron at that top end, who's only just caught his first 2 fish, yes, he's caught them on a method feeder, but he's caught them right down his margins. We're into the final 90 minutes, and that is Bernie with another good fish. So we're pretty sure he's still winning his little battle with Shane on his left. Doesn't sound like Bernie's got loads of fish, but what he has caught have been a better stamp. Over here, we think Darren's still winning this battle with Andy. And down here at this bottom end down here, we've got a battle here between Mark on the right of the screen and Dave. Dave's still struggling. He's got 1 fish, about 2 pound, which he caught early on. And last time we checked in with him, he was fishing a pole just down his left hand, not really close to the bank, about 1.5 meters from the bank. And he's just getting mithered with little silverfish. I'm not sure what bait he was using there, but there were just some small fish there, perch, odd little skimmers. But Mark has now got 4 net fish now. He's admitting to 11 pounds. So Dave's put the pole back down now and gone back out on the tip, because he obviously feels that those little fish are not going to give him the weight that he's going to need to catch Mark. Darren keeps picking up fish now. He's fishing a pole at about 9 or 10 meters. But he's just quietly putting fish in the net. He's not got many big fish. Now Darren's just netted that small fish. He's saying he's not getting many bites at all. However, just on his right now, Andy only had one fish, but he's got two F1s and he's into another fish now. So I think what we might see here is if Andy's sticking to his guns on that line, he might not get many bites, but he could get the better stamp fish, and that's going to make up for the difference to try and catch Darren's weight, who's just been ticking over, putting, you know, silverfish as well as F1s in the net as well. We're into the final few minutes, and back down here at the early pegs, Matt's just hooked a fish down his margin, and as I'm filming him, Tony has just had another fish down in front of this platform. He's dropping just in front of that platform with a method feeder. So this could be the late run that he needs to catch up with Liam. Matt's here wrestling with one. He's hooked it. He's been loose feeding pellets just where the top of his shadow is, just there, firing pellets there via a catapult. I don't know if that's snagged him up or whether, no it is, it's still fighting, he has got it. This could be very important. John's also into one now. John has had a very slow period, even though he went ahead of Matt. That middle part has really been slow for him. Standing up to net that one, so that's looking like it's a decent fish. Both anglers could be realising how close these two fish could be at. Yeah, Matt says snagged up, I thought it was. So Matt's has unfortunately snagged him up. It'll be interesting to see at the weigh-in in 10 minutes whether John's done enough to stay in front. John's still playing this one, he's trying to get under his platform. Matt's trying to free it the best he can. That's Matt's rig's gone, that's done him, it's done his rig. Not sure what he's going to do now, whether that was a method or a bomb. He's got another rod there that he's going to spend the last few minutes on. He's not going to reset that up now. This looks like it could be one of the biggest fish we've seen John catch today. Matt's gone back down to where he just hooked that one, and John's got that one. It's going to be interesting to see how important that fish is. The final 5 minutes, if you look, the third angler down. That's Steve, he's into another fish. Roger's looking round. Looks like Roger's had a really slow spell. But Steve just kept picking off fish from the back of the island. Not sure if he's on a method or a bomb, but he's going to the left-hand side of that island, the same island that John's fishing down the side of. It's looking like that island has held a few fish today. Doesn't mean to say they've been easy to catch, especially when they've had to go close to the trees and stuff. I know Steve lost 2 or 3 fish early on underneath the trees, but he may have just kept on ticking over to overtake Roger, who had that early lead. But Steve has literally just put that fish in the net, and to his left, Roger is into one as well. And with 4 minutes to go, whilst Roger's playing that one, we've got Tony Chandler here. It's on this late charge, trying to catch Liam up. And he's had 3 fish in the time when Liam hasn't caught. We haven't seen him catch any more than that run of 3 fish what he had. But Tony could have closed that gap. If he nets that, he could have closed that gap what he needed to. Roger's got that fish. That could be really important, but as we say that, the angler he's fishing against is into another fish. So we are seeing a bit of a flurry in these final few minutes, is what we expected. That's another pairing that could be very, very close. In fact, Steve lost that one. That's another lost fish we've seen. So Steve's lost that one, and Tony has actually landed that fish. So he could have closed that gap now on Liam. That's it, lads, time! Well, that's been a fantastic finish. I'm really pleased that some of those swims got going in that last few minutes, just so some anglers have actually had a good finish. Lots of people are going to be asking how they can actually get involved in these events. All you need to do is just become a channel member. I'll put a link underneath this video and on screen for you, and that is where you can get access to all our members events, all of our live streams that take place throughout each month, and that's where I also upload a lot of my match download videos where I analyse a lot of the matches that I've been in as well. And that's all stuff that doesn't go on YouTube, and you get to see all YouTube videos early and completely free from adverts. So I'll put a link below to that for you in case you want to get involved in this event for next year. We can't call it, but we're just about to start weighing in straight away. We're weighing in from peg 3, which is Tony Chandler, and we're going to weigh all the way around the lake. And then as soon as we get back down here to where Matt Blackmore is on this end peg, we're going to know who our 8 qualifiers are going into tomorrow's final. Well, first to weigh, we're down here on peg 3. This is Tony, who's been having a battle with Liam. Oh, well done, Tony.
31.3.
Brilliant, mate. Well done, pal. Next up is Liam. I think it's going to be close, this. I think the stamper fish are going to come into it like we discussed this morning. He's got 31.3 to beat. He's going to be close, very close with stamper fish. Oh!
Oh my
God.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
£30
Oh, I'm so sorry.
£30.12. How close is that?
I'll give your sweets away.
Well done, Tony. Well done. Congratulations. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Oh, I've got to get up early now.
You've got to do it all over again. Liam, unlucky, mate. Really unlucky, mate. Good battle, that, mate. Next up, we've got Dave Gash and Mark Green. They're over here on pegs 12 and 13. Well, Dave got one early, didn't you? You got a 2-pounder quite quickly, and then it just died. I think he wishes he stopped on pole catching silvers, don't you, Dave?
Yeah, I did.
That's it, isn't it? Just one net, yeah.
11-2.
11-2. Mark's just ticked over, picking off fish. What, bomb and pellet best? Yeah, just in that open water.
22, I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, 21-7. Dales. Well done. Well done, mate. We'll fist bump it. Well done, mate. Congratulations. You've got to come back again tomorrow. Dave. He's heading for the sweets. Unlucky, mate. You'll get your sweets, mate. Next up is the battle between Darren and Andy. These are pegs 17 and 18. It's just going to be one way. We're going to get them all in together. £30.10. Well done, Darren, mate. Next up's Andy, 2-way. He only hooked that one fish down that margin, interestingly. That was not long after we got here. He hooked one, lost that fish, and that was it. He's not had another fish down there.
£8.3.
£8.3. Well done, Andy, mate. So, Darren, congratulations, mate. Well done, mate. Job done. Well done, Andy. All fought, mate. We'll battle, mate. We'll battle. So, next up, we've got Aaron and Peter up at this top end. I think he's had one from out there towards the island. He's had a go with the waggler. Did you end up with any bites on the waggler?
No.
No, not one.
Not enough. 13.3.
13.3. Next up is Peter. He's guessing £20.
21.
21.3. Well done, Peter. Congratulations, mate. You've got to come back again tomorrow. Well done, mate. But you're not getting any sweets. Aaron, unlucky, mate. Unlucky, mate. Here, let me hand them you. Sunday morning laying.
Thank you very much.
Well done, mate. So next up is Shane. We're over on page 30. Shane's been having a tussle with Bernie on his right. They've both been either side of this island today.
19 dead.
£19. Well done, mate. Well done, mate. £19 for Shane. And peg 31 is Bernie. He's got £19 to beat. Lovely net to fish, that Bernie. Yeah, you said it. Can't get much bigger than that. 39.14, Bernie. Well done, mate. Congratulations, mate. Well done, pal. 39.14, so that's Bernie. He's our next qualifier going into tomorrow. There we go. They've actually had an additional pound pool as well.
Real is not chocolate.
Next up, we've got Jim and Charlie, who have been over here on pegs 34 and 35. We saw Jim go in front early. Well done, mate. It's a lovely net of fish. Look at that. Look at the stamp of those compared to some of the other fish. That's rod tactics for you. How they can be much more selective. 44.2. Well done, Jim. 44.2 for Jim. Next up is Charlie. We saw him catching down this right hand margin down there, but he has had lots of small fish, he says, perch in particular. That's it. 3 net split.
28-1.
28-1. Well done, mate. Good battle, that, mate. Congratulations, mate. Well done, pal. You get to come back tomorrow and do it all over again. So we've got 2 pairs to go. We're now with Roger, who's been having a battle with Steve, 37 and 38. We saw Roger get £20 in his first 3 fish. He's been up over the last 2 nights.
Someone's got to live down there, haven't they?
Someone's got
£40.15.
£40.15. Well done, Roger. We are now with Steve, who's been fishing against Roger. We've just got 1 more pair to weigh in, and that is Matt and John. We know that Steve's lost a few fish because literally he's had to go right in there to get his fish. Alex is taking part next year, aren't you, Alex?
Yeah, I'll be second. I want a bag of sweets.
Just for the sweets. Lovely. Well done, Steve.
A bag of sweets, what could be better?
Be interesting to see what they're weigh.
28-1.
Oh, a lovely weight though. Well done, Steve. Steve, well done, mate. Well done, pal. Good battle, that, mate. Well done, mate. Congratulations. Get to see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, mate. 28. Well done, mate. And the final pair to weigh is John and Matt, 40 and 41. John's the first to weigh.
I said 52.
52. Well, we thought you might have the top weight today, even though there isn't a prize for the top weight today. Oh,
£50.13.
£50.13. Well done, mate. Top weight up to now. And the final angler to weigh is Matt. Matt Blakemore. He was the one we was watching from this corner where we saw 1 or 2 fish moving down here. He did lose that fish down here, which snagged him up somewhere. 27. Hold on, Matt. £27 for Matt. He's a final one to weigh in. £27. Hold on, Matt. Hold on, mate. And congratulations, Mr. B. Well done, mate. You get to do it all over again tomorrow. Tomorrow the anglers are on a completely different lake, so it's going to be very interesting to see how tomorrow's final pans out.